Hey there, everyone. How's it going? How are you doing? It's Tuesday. It's Twisted Tuesday. And today we're actually doing something a little bit different. As you guys can already tell, we're not doing the usual Call of Duty, which is perfectly fine because I want to make sure that we are doing the best that we can. And taking a break from the fast pace. So we're gonna diversify and jump into some Dungeons and Dragons action, some RPG stuff. And so we're gonna do that. We're in the very beginning of the game. I skipped some cinematics and character creation because I didn't want to waste your guys' time. It does take a little bit of time, but I wanted to get into the gameplay with you guys. So just to show you what we're working with character wise, we are running a wood half elf ranger, level 1. We chose sailor as our background, and yeah, that's pretty much excuse me, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna get right into it. So
Dead. Good.
loot some of the bodies here to maximize frames. We are playing at medium, just so that way we don't drop any frames for you guys today. We're gonna hopefully not jump in this fire. There we go. Got us a scroll of mage armor and 4 gold. And for those of you excuse me, for those of you who don't know, gold is a lot. Gold is not a simple like, oh yeah, gold is like pennies. No, that's not how it works. Gold is, think of gold as more like $20 bills. We'll say it's $10, just to keep it simple. But gold is definitely not equivalent to $1. We're gonna look at this stuff.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Hear a little whispering.
Am I in the house?
So they just updated the game. Scroll of Firebolt. We'll take that, of course. They just updated it to hopefully fix some of the cinematics. So things should be a little bit smoother, but
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
and for those who don't really understand a lot of the stuff said,
Humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your
you guys will figure it out eventually. Just think of if you watch Lord of the Rings or anything like that. That's pretty much D&D came from Lord of the Rings. Don't kill the owlbear. Well, spoilers. First of all. But we are gonna go through, gonna loot some of this stuff. And then we got this guy, Murnoth. He's under operation. Hey, how you doing, bro? You feeling good?
Help us.
His brain's kind of showing here. We're gonna talk to him. See how he's doing today. Let's see.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
So here's one of the cool things here. We got a if you're watching on Twitch, you should be able to vote. Hopefully it's working. I have Twitch integration on, but it's supposed to be working, giving you guys the option to actually vote on this stuff, which would be nice if it was working. But let's see. Who am I talking to?
Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One
Oh,
that is more
first fail of the day. Let's see what else we got.
The enemy. So many enemies.
Figure out why he's afraid.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
Oh, he's crying.
Please.
Let's see. We got some good rolls on everything except for strength. Let's see here. We're gonna try and get a good roll for our first actual roll that we will see for the night. We hit it on the nose. Got an 8.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Please. Before they return. They return.
All right. Oh, we do have advantage here. So, what these show is that you'll roll a 1d20, and then based off of our stats that we picked in the beginning, we get kind of bonuses and negatives. So, our strength is just below average, so we get a -1. Our dex is as high as we can make it at this point in the game, so it's a +3. And medicine, we're actually gonna get advantage doing it, and that might be because we investigated it pretty well. So we're actually going to do this one. Of course, advantage means we roll 2 d20s and we take the highest, so of course we have a better chance.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Ooh. We have a +3. So we could mutilate the brain, or we could spare the creature. And any injuries might weaken it. So I don't think it's a good thing. Could make it more subservient should it prove a threat. So we're gonna try this. We have a +3. Oh, we need a 12. Here we go, fingers crossed. And we roll a 1. Oh my goodness. This is gonna probably make it angry. Let's see. Just like poked it with my thumb. Oh, it's like The Thing. What's that, 1983? All right, combat tutorial, combat turns. So combat happens in turns. Each turn you can do 1 action, 1 bonus action. Luckily the game breaks down, so that's how D&D works. 1 action, 1 bonus action, 1 reaction. And this game breaks it down really well. So here's your turn order, also known as initiative in D&D, and it's influenced by your dexterity. Here's your actions. So you'll see our actions are basically attack with a melee weapon. Excuse me. A special attack with melee weapon, attack with ranged weapon, special attack with ranged weapon. Bonus actions here. We have some bonus actions. I think that's jump, dip weapon, push or shove, and stealth or crouch. And then we have throw item, dash. I think this is like knockout or sap, and this is help or aid. And then here's the movement bar. So this bar shows how far we can actually go. So we do have a condition here. It's called the threatened condition. So it remains permanently. An enemy is close. Creature has disadvantage on range attacks. So if I wanted to use my range attack, right? You'll see in the left side that it says threatened, and so it drops down to 90%. Which isn't necessarily bad. That's still good chances. And we do 1d6 plus 3 with it, but we also do the same with our melee weapon. What I like is, excuse me, it is a late night over here. What I like is that our melee weapon actually has a special action called slash, which will make it also do bleeding. So we're gonna try and do this. I can get, let me see. I want to see if I can get behind it and backstab it. So I'm gonna try to actually get behind the creature and then backstab it. Look, so because we went behind and we can backstab it, it goes actually up to 100%. So we can't miss it. But now it's bleeding. So you'll see it's newborn, it's threatened, and it's bleeding, right? And I still have 3 of 11 meters left, but there's really kind of no point in doing this. So I'll just show you what kind of bonus action we got. So that's a shove, right? Then I'm hoping you'll, oh, hit me pretty hard. But then it bled out at the end of its turn. So it's telling me use a melee weapon for enemies near you and a ranged weapon for enemies further away. What I like about this game is that it does not punish you for having the wrong weapon out. You can easily just swap here or pressing the B button. So this guy has no brain. He's sitting up in the chair right now, but he has no brain, and I feel very bad for him. He was crying earlier, so I'm gonna put him out of his misery. Oh wow. How do you miss? I didn't really need the experience. I just wanted to put him out of his misery so he doesn't have to. I don't even think he can live a life. He has no brain. He's just a shell of a man. So we has been hurt. That's our health. We have 6 out of 11 HP left. So I'm actually gonna go to this thing and restore my HP a little bit. This game tells us it is important to heal after fights. Certain potions, spells, and food can heal you. On this nautiloid, restoration stations can also heal you. So that's what that thing is. I really want to turn up the graphics for you guys, because this is a fantastic and beautiful game, but it starts dropping frames from 60 to pretty crappy. So there's gaps like this, you know, and in the thing you can see it on the map too, and this is where we just gotta use our jump ability. I don't even think we have any. I could sort this but really, so there's Lazel up there.
Abomination. This is your end.
Oh,
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Ugh. My head. What is this? Ugh. Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying.
Ooh, some
We
imps.
must reach
Now
the
we're
helm
getting there.
before we transform.
Ooh, get some devils. Imps might just be demons or fiends, part of the demon category. So it says before we transform.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Well, I just don't want my brain to turn into what that guy's brain turned into, you know? We are turning into mind flayers. There must be something we can do.
Nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
Jeez. First of all,
Who am I?
who are you?
Your only chance of survival. And you mine, though it pains me to say it.
Well,
It is where we
is
must
the helm
keep
our way
control
out
of
of
the
here?
path, the ship. Once in command, we will deal with our Geich captors.
So we're basically gonna take control of this,
First,
Airship.
we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Alright, so we got Lizelle. I will show you now. Lizelle is a fighter, level 1 fighter. She is a Githyanki. So Githyanki are peerless warriors from the astral plane. So think of our world. Think of Earth. Our realm world is called the material plane. She's from a different plane of existence. So she is from the astral plane, known for their legendary silver blades and red dragon mounts. They seek the total destruction of mind flayers, whose ancient empire enslaved the Githyanki for millennia. That's where we have these mind flayer tadpoles in our minds, and she has one, we have one, and she's like, yeah, we better not turn into these, because obviously they were enslaved by them at one point in time. So she does have her race has some psionic abilities, and then being a fighter, she has second wind, which means she can heal herself. So those are really good abilities. She can actually use the mage hand anytime she wants, and then she can use this other one between long rests. Excuse me. And then and you'll see her stat. So she has high strength, high constitution, above average wisdom, dexterity, average intelligence, below average charisma. So she's kind of a lot of the opposite of us, besides our intelligence is both subpar. We're both average, but my charisma is definitely higher, my dexterity is higher, and then my strength is trash. So but what this means is, because she has higher strength, she'll want weapons that can utilize it. So she's got a longsword, which is a martial versatile melee weapon. And what versatile means is you can use it one-handed or two-handed. So she's going to use it two-handed to get 1d10. If she was using it one-handed, it would be 1d6 or 1d8, and then it adds her strength modifier. So we're doing two-handed there. She's got half plate, medium armor, which gives her disadvantage on stealth rolls. It's really nice armor for her, but it's pretty much the best armor in the game, to be honest. Hopefully we'll find something equivalent for our character. I don't like it because it's medium armor, so we can only add a certain amount of dexterity to it, but she also has a short bow, which we have. Excuse me, we have as well. But we also have a short sword. Actually, I would like to give her these one, she can throw them. And two, it should help a little bit more. Cause she's gonna be, she doesn't really have other stuff. Yeah, she could use the bow, but it's not gonna be, because her dexterity is not as high as ours. It only does 1d6 plus 1, while ours does 1d6 plus 3. So what we're gonna try and do here is, because we know there's 3 imps in here, right? This one's got an axe. This one over here has a crossbow, it looks like. This one doesn't have anything, so we're gonna assume that this one's like a spellcaster. So what we want to do is we want to get our melee as close as possible, while also keeping our ranged, which we're gonna be more of a ranged character. We want our ranged character to also be able to get within. So you'll see we're in a sneaking mode, right? And red is actually their sight, right? So because we have both characters sneaking, we're able to get up here. I want to see if we can dip into here. Really want to see. Oh, did she get seen? She did get seen. So unfortunately, she got seen. We're still hidden, which is good. So we're actually gonna do this. She actually gets to go first. I really want to see if we can get within melee range of this guy. Get to the back. See if we can get behind him. Because once again, we get to the back of him. We get backstab, which increases our 2-hit chance. And because we put the fire on the weapon, it should do a little bit of we dipped it in the fire, so it should do a little bit extra fire damage. So did 1 fire. Oh, here we go. Oh, let me go all the way to the bottom for you guys. So it did 2 slashing. So she rolled a 16 plus 2 plus 3, so she hit with a 21. She only rolled a 1 on her damage, and she gets plus 3 from strength, so she got 4 minimum damage on that. And the thing actually has slashing resistance, so it halved it. And then we also did fire damage. So that's what we did for her. And then what we're gonna do for our character is we are also going to attack. So we have advantage because we're attacking from stealth, and our character hasn't been seen yet. And there we go. So now our character has joined the battle, right? And we can't do anything because it's technically Lazelle's turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna have her go around this side. Okay, going after our archer here, our main character, our OC, original character. We're gonna dip again, actually, and then we're going to just return fire. And we did really well on that. So you can see we actually got, they even have resistance, but we rolled max damage on our arrow, on our bow and arrow. And so we did 6 plus 3, so 9, and then kind of halved, for the sake of things. If we can, I kind of want to try and get behind things, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I'm going to get in here because it looks smoky. It's going to be this guy's turn. Oof. That hurt a little bit. So I don't think we'll be able to get as far as we want. Ooh, that worked out in our favor. I can't get behind him for some odd reason. But what I can do... So you see how changing this, it kind of brings up an arrow from this guy? And what that means is I'm leaving the area around him. I'm getting close enough to where he can melee me, but as soon as I leave that area, he can swing at me for free. And I don't want that. I want to actually... Because I can't get around him, I'm just going to attack him. And we have 100, so we do have backstab from here, which is good. We're gonna stay next to him, because what that does is that makes him threatened. Then, if we can, we're gonna get up high, because just like in real life, you have height advantage, right? So we have the high ground. We're actually going to attack him. Bada bing, bada boom.
You proved surprisingly adequate.
Got another scroll of mage armor.
To the helm.
Some more gold. A long sword. So remember, that's versatile, but it still is a strength weapon. So even though our character can use it, we don't want to use it. We're gonna have, there's something funny that you can do with all of these. So we're gonna have our fighter carry all this heavy stuff. There are a lot of bodies around here, actually. So we're gonna check these bodies real quick. Oh, gotta be careful not to step in the fire. That could be bad juju. And because we did get hurt, we're gonna go ahead and heal up here. Awesome. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. And once again, like, I put the quality down of everything, but it looks so much better. I mean, it still looks good now. I have it at medium, so that way we can get those 60 frames per second with no dropped frames. But I really like it at top quality. It's amazing. I'm gonna try and get some things here, because we're gonna try something. I'm actually, oh, I can't carry that because I'm a weak sauce. So here, I'm gonna check these bodies real quick. So I just looted a dagger, which for our main character, we're actually gonna put in the offhand. It's not the one we want, not the weapon we want, but while we wait for our second weapon choice, our better weapon choice. Ooh, playing dangerous game here. Dangerous. I am looking for, so we got another short bow, which is not what I want. I want something better, but
lend a hand, won't you, love? There's a rat in the kitchen. 10 red rats. And they're flying and they're clawing.
The mind flayers have already enthralled him. Leave him, or we will share his fate.
oh, that was a dangerous guy right there. Let's pretty sure hers says pretty much the same thing.
Boo got me. Got me. Got me. Right in the gut. Tell the babes I'll be alright.
Oh, they're both seeing things. Ooh, fire's falling on them. Ooh, a nice ring. Emerald ring. I like that. Nothing there. I really want to get this thing. Okay, so we got some imps over there. Let me see if I can. So what I'm gonna do is do that. I'm gonna have her dip hers in. And then I'm going to hit space. Oh, can't do that. I'm gonna do. And then. Oh, I tried. Why? Wow. And remember, she's not as good in range as we want her to be, so. But this character is fantastic at range. And we're going to attack the wounded one. That way we at least get rid of a target. So. Oh, she didn't attack. I'm actually a lot surprised. So characters in the same part that are next to each other in the initiative order can act at the same time. So she's gonna rush up, do that. Then we're gonna have our character attack. Look at what these guys have. I don't think they're really gonna have anything. Gold piece, small bottle. Pick up this battle axe, and then we have an enthralled student.
It peaked, Mum. I think I'll go to bed early.
Don't know why he's green. So there's another mind, our intellect devourer, right? Those things are bad. That's what we went and we fought earlier. So I wish I could turn that on, but I'm gonna show you some of the cool things that we can do in this game, right? So what we can do, we can take one of these. We can throw one here. Right? And then we need to.
Hey, Char. Keep your
And luckily we go first.
They won't fall easily.
I don't know what is up with this guy. He's got mad props. We're actually going to protect ourselves over here. And we got, because he has the other two enthralled basically, I need to get right here. We're gonna take the attack of opportunity and we're gonna. What? Why do I not have my action? That doesn't make sense. He did not go in the fire. I don't know why we lost our action there. Maybe because we swapped weapons? It's alright though. So maybe they did add that in the latest patch. What we're gonna do here, because we have the high ground. Oh, a 20, which is a crit in this game. We did that, and we're actually gonna come back over here a little bit. So our fighter is getting double teamed, and this is all right. We're going to. attack that one. And then we're going to shove her back. And then we are going to stay there because what we did here is we made it easier to hit this guy. And I really want this girl to like come up and attack us at this point. So now we're gonna attack him. We're gonna shove her again and then actually move up because we want to be within range to threaten. Gonna attack her. And yeah, we don't want to kill innocents, but these people are technically enthralled. So what that means is they're under their control. So that thing, that brain, was controlling it. I say brain very loosely. So to really, if we really want to do it, we really want to be not necessarily good guys, but we want to I don't know how. Oh, so if somebody's laying down, it's actually harder to hit them with range attacks. It's like going prone in real life. So we're gonna put these people out of their misery by basically attacking them and doing it that way. Like I said, we wanted to get a better weapon, so we got now we're dual wielding short swords. So we are gonna get a little bit of experience, a little bit of extra gold, but that's not really what we're doing this for. We're doing it to put these people out of control of the mind flayers. We're actually going to make her, oh, apparently that's not a pod. It looks like it's a pod, but it's not giving us the pickup action. Those are. So like I said, these things are super powerful, but we do have a limitation on how much we can carry, and she is way over already. Oh, I was about to walk in fire.
Not now. We must go to the helm.
Oh, I must have clicked on her.
Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
I did not mean to click to talk to her, but oh, I've never tried. So that's interesting dialogue for here. We're gonna go inside. There we go. So you see we got a new action down here. It's a bonus action that we will always have. So we'll just put that up there. I don't think we'll get much more of those, but at least we're gonna put it out there. We do have a heal station, which is very nice. Right here.
Nothing without knowing its purpose.
We're gonna try. We're not smart. We're gonna try.
Unleash.
Unleash.
Can't read the script.
We don't know. None of that. We don't know what the other two are. Somebody's in here.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
We can do a straight Arcana check. We'll do that. Let's see. Target is 7. We have over 50% chance of beating that. There we go. We rolled a 9.
Warding runes. The pod won't open unless they're destroyed.
Let's see if we can.
Are you satisfied?
We're not really magic inclined, so we're just trying stuff out.
Wait! That can't be. There has to be another way. Please! It cannot be helped. Come.
All right, jeez, calm down. How are these guys doing?
Flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
These guys are captured Thrall. He's sapped. He's
The man
sapped.
isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
You know what? We only know what one of these does, so let's hit it.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Well, there's a big one. If at first you don't succeed, hit another button.
Machine made them hostile.
Ow! Well, that hurt. We're actually gonna run up to this guy. I wanna see if I can. Oh, we do get backstab. Oh, we crit him. We can't do anything with him. That's fine. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. We're gonna. Oh, can't jump. This is not what I wanted to do. Oh, she didn't do bad. Wow, he went all the way for her. Maybe because she's weaker, or she has less health. No, I have less health technically. Well, that was just weird. We're gonna take his cup. This guy had a small bottle. And gold. He had 10 gold? Wow. Good thing there's these healing stations here. Got some scrolls, a necklace. What's this do?
Needs a key.
Alright, we need to go get a key. There's a thing. Oh. We're gonna try and pin that thing down. We missed. So we're gonna run this way. And she's done. Ooh, that thing came up. Trying to get us good. We're gonna try and backstab. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And she crit. Rolled a 20, which means we did double damage. So look. So we did a crit. So 1d20 advantage. Plus 2 proficiency. Plus 3 strength modifier equals a 25. So we did 2d10 because it doubles the die roll for the damage. So because it's 1d10 normally, roll 2d10 and then add some modifier. So. We are going to try. We could flank. Then we'll get 2 opportunities. Can we move all that way? I don't think we'll get a bonus attack. So, there we go. We made it count. He did not have a key. I don't even think that thing could hold anything, to be honest.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Let's see here.
This woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Ooh. Has... I don't know. These have health. These have health. That does not, so I couldn't like get her out. Oh, there's a screen here.
Perfect.
It says perfect. He's got a key, story item. Gold, 5. And I don't know what that is, but we're gonna take it.
That chest.
So these are like all pods. I don't like that. That's a lot of pods. I wish there was a way to get her out. I don't want to do that because it says perfect. And we're on somebody else's ship. So it's going to perfect to what they want. That just seems like a bad idea if I've ever heard one. Oh, let's see if this key works. Hey, we got some more gold. That thing weighs 20 pounds or 20 weights of unit. We're gonna say pounds, and it only is worth 1 gold. Come on. We're gonna come in here. Oh, look, a little heal thing.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Okay, okay. So. Got some auto save here. We're actually gonna save ourselves. We're gonna do that. Let's see what happens. He got messed up. Oh, so did he.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape now.
Do it. We will deal with the gate.
A little glitching action on that one. Cinematic needs to be cleaned up a bit, but it's okay. Oh, they're in a battle. Uh-oh. What's this guy? So, she's up first. Lots of bodies to actually do. But she needs to get up close and personal with these guys. I'm gonna have her dip if possible. There we go. I probably should have done that first. But it's all good. Ooh. Crossbow bolt. Okay, okay.
You need to get out of here now.
I really want to dip. This put me in a bad spot. That's a bonus action to shove. I need to get out of this fire. Because it is hurting. That was a bad idea on my part. Oh my goodness, they're trying to maximize on it. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Let's loot the bodies while we're here. And we're gonna go up to him. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's 5 right there. I like that. Gonna end her turn. God, they are going after our main character here. Main character is gonna dip, dippity dip, and get a nice clear shot. Well played. Grab what we can off these dead bodies. I think that's it for our turn. Yep, done. Oh, that mind flayer's not doing so hot. He is getting wrecked. So am I.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
All right. Getting up there. We're gonna show him 1-2. Oh, we didn't do. He took no damage from fire. Must have only done like 1 or something. Sometimes that happens. And then we do try. We're gonna try. Woo wee. That's what I'm talking about. We could use a potion here. Because we have 4 HP, which could get 1 shot. So we'll use a potion. And then that will heal us by 4 or 6. Gosh, we need this guy to not die. Can she get it? Oh, she can't. But she can dash. So dash basically allows us to Allows our characters to move their movement speed again. So I forget, I think hers might have been 9 meters, so she can move another 9 meters.
Connect the transponder. Now.
So we're gonna try. And that's all for her. And then we got our other character, which I believe that was already looted. Can we can attack. That's really good. We're gonna try and get an early attack off. There we go. We did 4 damage. And our Mind Flayer friend has not hit. And he is getting wrecked. He might have 1 or 2 turns left. So we're gonna try. We can't get it exactly. We can get that. And then we're gonna try something different. Okay, that's fine. Because we still have this, which heals her, right? So she's done. Okay. Don't have fire anymore. But we have that thing. Just didn't do any damage to him. A little bit surprised. This might be really bad for us. I might have messed up a lot. Oh, finally he hits. Wow. Okay. So she has a cleave action, so she can actually hit multiple targets. So this turned out really good. Oh, buddy. Okay. I am okay with that. And then what I can do nice. Start looting.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
There we go. Now our guy's doing something. That dude has 98 more HP. Nice. I like that. This is where I'm gonna try something. Not something I would normally do. I feel like trying this. Okay. Oh. This dude is coming after us. That is bad for us.
The devil. We must take the transponder.
We do not have we do not do enough damage, so I'm going to GTFO for sure.
Alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Well, that is tentacles if I've ever seen tentacles. I do love the cinematic just because of how like dire and like extravagant it is. They did add a few more parts though. I do like it. They're making it come together a lot better. That struggle though, that struggle's real, y'all. While this loads up, I'm gonna go get myself a drink. I hope you guys all do as well. Stretch your legs. I will be right back. We are back just in time, it looks like. Back for the ship falling out of the sky. Look at that thing. We're on that. So this is something I've really worried about because my computer has not loaded these textures. So I can even come in here, like auto detect, apply, right? And resume the game. And it's not gonna load these textures. It really makes me sad. Just doesn't load the textures right for this cinematic. Oh yeah, we're still on that. We're still up there. And this thing's coming down. You remember that guy? I remember that guy. Oh! Right in the dome. Hopefully we fall in water? Oh. Oh, wow. Cutting it close there. I love our character's reaction. It's just like, what?
Can't believe I'm in one piece.
So we've got quest journal. So new information has been added. You can press L. So we've completed escape the nautiloid. That's always nice. So we found a way off, or we connected it. Yeah, found the way off, reached the helm, and connected the nerves. Now we need to remove the parasite. Find a way to remove the mind flayer parasite. We've escaped hell, so we were actually in hell on the nautiloid and crashed somewhere back in the material plane. Like I said, material plane is basically what we think of as Earth, right? We need to explore the area and find a healer. Zell told us the parasite in our heads will transform us into mind flayers, those ugly tentacle things. That guy that I said, remember him? Yeah, turn us into one of him. We need to find a way to remove it. All right. So normally this is what the game looks like, right? And I could just go over and get lucky, but I hold Alt so that way I can see things that I can click on as well. But here's the game at Ultra for you guys. I think it's at Ultra right now. Let's see. Yeah, at Ultra. So hopefully it looks better. I think it looks like 10 times better. I'm just hoping it doesn't drop too many frames for us. Ooh, the Sword Coast's finest well water, bottled for convenience. This bottled water costs five gold. And remember what I said, gold is like $10. Each gold piece is $10. So that's like $50. Ooh, a red apple. A delight from the orchards of Cormyr. Crisp, juicy, and ever so slightly tart. And then a small bottle of mysterious liquid that has dried to the bottom of this bottle.
Must have been fishing when these monsters came. Bad luck.
Gonna see. I don't think these brain things have anything on them, so let's see here. There's buckets of fish. Doesn't look like they're like lootable, but we can move them if you really want. So like you can do that. That's how you can move things. But there is shanties for the bitch queen. And we all row with the spray upon our necks, and we all row with the spray upon our backs, and we all row with the sea beneath our feet, and the bitch queen stays the storm. Wave mother, lash us to the prow. Wave mother, we ask to sail your skirt, if you allow. What? Okay, wave mother, sink us if you will. Wave mother, our skulls are yours with brine and sand to fill. Souls away and anchor still, the wind won't move without the bitch queen's will. We'll wait gladly years and days till the bitch queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. Well, until we figure out how to properly sing this, we're gonna pick it up. We add that book to our catalog. We got some sourdough bread. I'm not a fan of sourdough bread, but we got some. A firm, flaky crust is the hallmark of a sourdough loaf. Concocted in the Pirate Isles, it has recently become popular on the mainland. We're going to take that. Some gold, 18 pieces. That's what I'm talking about. Watered Havian cheese wheel, popular among travelers for its robust and sharp flavor, to say nothing of its peculiar long shelf life. So cheese and bread, some more water, and a red apple. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, another guy. He's got a perfumed letter. What's it say? Still legible in spite of the water stains and smeared ink. Let's read it. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again. And keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. There's no other page. So we're gonna take that, just in case we find this Anna. I see a barrel there. I see dead fish there, and another barrel. Let's check this. We're gonna check this side first. Trap disarm toolkit. This kit enables the owner to disarm traps and based on their sleight of hand skill. A collection of hooks, blades, shears, and everything else needed to deal with the potential deadly traps. And then tongs. These tongs are fire scorched and pitted with rust. You never know when you're going to need to make a campfire, right? A dead fisher. He's got 2 small bottles. Okay. Oh, another barrel. Nothing in it. I'm telling you. There's a... Oh.
The obstacles in my path.
Okay. Ah, gotta get another mug.
Blasted door, What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. It's you. You're the one who tried to free me on the ship. At least, you made the effort.
Suddenly, you see what she sees, feel what she feels. Confusion, resolve, and a hint of gratitude.
Ah! Did you feel that?
Yeah.
You've got the same thing I do. In your head.
I don't like that feeling. So our options are, I didn't feel a thing, no idea what you're talking about. Well, we don't need to lie to her. She felt it too. That mind swap, I experienced it before on the ship. You felt it too. Oh, we did experience it with Lizelle. Were you on the ship? It picked up a lot. Well, we know she was on the ship. She was in that pod that we tried to open up. So we're going to say 2.
The same. It must be that tadpole they put in our eyes. I assume that's what caused our minds to cross. These things are going to consume us from the inside and turn us into mind flayers. You and I need a healer.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Finding one won't be easy in this wilderness. We'll need supplies. I'm hoping something of use might be behind this door, but I've barely made a dent in it so far.
Let's see. Looks like you need a hand. I doubt this is the only entrance. Could look elsewhere. Or what you're making is a racket. Noise is bound to attract attention. There's no reason for us to be mean. So I think, looks like you need a hand.
That door's too strong. Maybe there's another way. Up the cliff. Hopefully there's no more of these things.
Wow, we have lots of options here. It'd be nice to have another hand in the fight. From what I can see, looks like you handled yourself just fine. Do you know if anyone else survived the crash? There were lots of people in those pods. I'm leaving before more of these things crawl out of the wreckage. I kind of want to ask if anybody else survived.
No, unless you count these monsters. You're the friendliest face so far.
Oh, well that's nice. Let's see. I don't know if this like dismisses her. Like from what I can see, it looks like you can handle yourself just fine. I feel like, you know, this one, alliances have been made unless I could use your help, is like, hey, let's work together.
Or just company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart.
I don't want to, like, I want to introduce myself, but I don't want to be like, let's go. But she just told me her name, so I feel like I should tell her mine. I have a feeling like, yes, we're both half-elves, but half-elves could be like human mother and human mother or father, and then human mother or father elf, or human mother and father and then an elf mother and father, or it could be half elves and elves, or half elves and humans, or 2 half elves. So I don't want to make the assumption that kind of sounds like, oh, everybody's gonna think we're cousins. No, that's not how that works. I think we need to pull our
Very
knowledge.
little. Supposedly, those monsters breed by planting
Especially
their
'cause I'm not
tadpoles
smart.
in people's heads. Over time, the infected victim turns into a mind flayer. I don't remember how long it takes, but we should hurry.
Oh, that one's rude. I would never say that. How did you end up on the ship?
That is none of your business. I suggest we concentrate on surviving.
Okay, fair enough.
Lead the way.
I don't want to say like your name is unusual. Your name is your name. If she just wants to go by that, she can go by that. And why should I pry? You know? So she said it's locked. So we get this, and I think that's like a teleport thing. You can teleport to camp if necessary. So let's look at what our new character is. We got a... Oh, trying to click on her. A cleric. So clerics are like... Clerics are our main healers. Most of the time. Not every cleric is a healer. I want that to be thrown out there. Get that conception out. That misconception. Not every cleric wants to be a heal bot or healer. So, but what we got here is she's got a chain shirt, which is medium armor. So she's got above average strength, pretty good strength actually. She's got pretty much the same constitution as us. Because even though our constitution is 12 and 13 equal the same bonus. So we got the same there. Same intelligence. I think her wisdom's higher, but my charisma's higher. So we swap these two stats. And then we kind of swap these two as well. So that actually works out. She's a high half elf. So where I'm a wood half elf, she's a high half elf. And yeah. So she's a cleric. She's got these proficiencies. And then her spells, she has Blessing of the Trickster, which is an action. Grant another creature advantage on strength checks. So she'll always have that. And then she has these cantrips, so she'll always have those cantrips. So we're gonna do this because and then these things are obviously, then we got Charm Person, we got Disguise Self. Oh, and we could expand hers out as well. So that way we can get more. This is a good spell. So that's Bless. Oh, Bless is so good. I'm gonna put that there, that there. We're kind of just creating a snapshot of what she can do, so that way we can also see what she has unlocked. So you see she has 2 spell slots, and she can only utilize these spells that she's picked. So the grayed out ones she hasn't picked yet, but the ones lit up she did pick. And she always has these 2 because she is, if I could show you, doesn't say there. That's interesting. She is a trickster cleric. So that's why she gets Blessing of the Trickster, and she gets Charm Person and Disguise Self. Because she is the trickster cleric domain. So she's got medium armor. She needs better armor than us because she has a penalty to her dexterity. So if we do get heavy armor, I don't think she can wear it. She can wear medium and use shields. We can use shields. But she definitely is a strength based. So if we can get her a better weapon. My inventory is all kinds of jacked up. Let's do this. So right there, that's a strength base. I don't know if it's a martial weapon. That's the only problem, is she might not be able to use martial weapons. And if that's the case, then we're gonna be in a world of hurt. Let me see. Can she use it? She cannot, so she's not proficient in that. That really sucks for us. But to kind of clean our inventory up a bit, we're gonna put those things on. See, that only provides 11, but her armor provides like 13. So it provides 2 more, but since we'll make her our front line, since we don't have our fighter anymore. All offensive spells. I hate buffs or defensive spells. Yeah, so we'll definitely get some wizards.
Wretched things.
Oh, there's some more brain things up here, so we gotta be careful. There's a couple of them. We will definitely meet some wizards later on here in early access, and we're definitely gonna run around with a wizard for sure, 100%. And I like to compare wizards a lot to Batman in the sense of they choose their spells, like they're supposed to be the smart ones, and they choose their spells for the situation that they're going to get themselves into. So if you plan right as a wizard, you should have the right spells for every situation. So what we're doing here is we are going to use this blessing, right? We're going to use Blessing of the Trickster. We're actually going to use it on our other character. So this allows our other character oh, I do not know where she is going. Okay. So we're going to take her because she's going to concentrate. Notice that our original character is now sneaking, and she's got this shadow, right? We're gonna sneak up here and get a clear situation. So we got 1, 2, 3 of those things. What I want to do, it looks like there's some of that explosive thing. We want to utilize that. It's very volatile. So we're gonna do this. We still got our sneaking. Is it a wizard or a warlock? Are you talking about the character that we're gonna go find? Or this, our Shadowheart, our caster character? Because there's a wizard and a warlock. Those are 2 different things. Let's see. We got that one's 10 out of 15. This one's 9 out of 15. That one's 12 out of 15. What we're going to do is we're going to attack this guy.
Better stay back. One strike could be.
So we got him really well. And luckily we get a surprise round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack this guy. And then we want to back up and sneak. And if we do that, hopefully they can't find us. And it looks like they couldn't find us. So we're going to do the same thing again. And we leveled up. But we're not done. We're not out of this yet. We're gonna hide again. These guys have no clue where we are because we used Blessing of the Trickster off of our cleric. So they don't know how to react to us. I need to get closer. Target's outside normal range. There we go. Let's see if we can. We do have some movement, so I can back up a little bit. Let's see if we can hide. We're gonna end the turn. And these things do a lot of damage if they hit you. So, looks like they still couldn't find us. Target's outside normal range. We got that one. We're gonna hide up here again. This one still can't see us. He's looking that way. We're going to knock him out. That's what I'm talking about. Well done. So, resting your party. Use the campfire button to long rest at your camp, restoring your HP and resources. So, we leveled up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to save the game. So this is our solo ranger level 1. I'm going to overwrite that save. And then I'm going to level up our character. So later on we'll meet, I don't want to spoil anything, but we are going to meet some characters. We're going to meet one wizard and one warlock. And in D&D, how you get your spells determines kind of what class you are. So when it comes to our main spellcasters of the arcane, you have wizard, warlock, and sorcerer. And to break it down in basic terms, the wizard is the studious one. The wizard studies, goes to wizard school, basically, and studies to become a wizard. So they learn their spells by studying. So they usually have high intelligence, and that's how they kind of get their thing. Warlocks, in order to get their magical abilities, they make a pact, or they basically bind themselves to a contract with a creature of power, and that creature bestows magic onto that individual, but obviously it usually comes at a price. So whether it be like limitations on life, like you can only do keto and CrossFit, or it comes in eventually you're going to have to give up your first son, eventually. So like warlocks, their magic usually comes with some sort of price or tag, but it's the reason why a lot of people like warlocks is because they're also charisma based, which means their magic is based off of their personality and the way that they talk and interact with things. And that contract that they create, basically, or bond, is very story driven, and it provides them a lot of narrative and background for their characters. And last but not least, sorcerers are another odd bunch, because sorcerers, imagine them as they are born with magic. They just might not have realized they had magic earlier on. And sometimes they do. Sometimes they're born with magic and they show magical abilities early on, and that's what a sorcerer is. Other times it takes something traumatic, or they just grow into it. But they are born with basically like draconic blood, or they're born with celestial blood, angelic blood, or they got into contact with something and got cursed, and that's what gave them magic. So they, instead of studying, instead of anything like that, they have magic, and it's part of their being. And so they can control their spells a little bit better than the other two. But it's definitely something different. So Rangers at level 2 get spells. And so the first one here we have is Hunter's Mark. Actually, I think we can look at all of them. So we have Animal Friendship. So it inflicts Charmed for 10 rounds. And you charm a beast and convince it you mean no harm. And then basically it just won't attack us for that time. But then I think it attacks us afterwards. So it's like a hit or miss. You have Cure Wounds, which I can heal people. But I'm not the healer, so it's not really necessary. Ensnaring Strike. It says range, but there's also a melee version. When you get the spell, you get to pick which one you're going to cast. So it does 1d6 plus 3 damage. Your attack summons Thorny Vines, dealing 1d6 plus 3 piercing damage and possibly ensnaring your target. Ensnared creatures take 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each turn. The creature or an ally can use its action to try and tear away the vines. So we picked Bounty Hunter earlier as part of our ranger kind of background. And that means we have advantage kind of ensnaring people. So they have disadvantage to escape. So that's actually really good. That goes well with us. Fog Cloud. Create a cloud of dense fog. Creatures submerged in the fog are heavily obscured and blinded, which is good for us. So heavily obscured means ranged attacks firing in have disadvantage. But also being in it, you're blinded, so you also have disadvantage. So it's more for like stealth and movement. Which could come in handy. Hail of Thorns. Shoot a volley of thorns. They deal 1d6 plus 3 piercing damage and explode, dealing an additional 1d10 piercing damage to the target and surrounding creatures. So that's really nice. On a successful save, creatures only take half damage from the explosion, but they still get hit. Hunter's Mark. Mark a creature as your quarry to deal an additional 1d6 piercing damage whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. If the target dies before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to mark a new creature, and it won't use up a spell slot to move it. Jump. Inflicts jump. Touch a creature to triple its jumping distance. That's good. Long Strider. Touch a creature to increase its speed by 3 meters. And Speak with Animals. Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. That doesn't seem too bad. These are both concentration. We'll take them both because it gave it to us. So this can rack on a lot of damage. Speak with Animals could help with just out of combat stuff. And then we also get to choose a passive. So we have fighting styles, basically. There's archery. You gain +2 bonus to attack rolls to make with ranged weapons. So that's not damage. That's actually to see if we hit. Defense. You gain +1 to armor class. Your likelihood of being hit while wearing armor. We will always wear armor as a ranger. Dueling. When you are wielding a weapon in one hand and the other hand is empty, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon, increasing your chance to do heavy damage. Now, the way this is read, right, is that your other hand has to be empty. Now, in regular D&D, you can have a shield. It says as long as you aren't dual wielding or using a weapon two-handed, so you can still use a shield and gain this benefit, which basically evens out that your one-handed weapon will then do damage equal to if you were two-handing it, which is really nice because you can get +2 to your armor class from a shield. I usually go with, if I'm making a melee character, I go with the dueling. If I make a range, I'm going with archery. And then we have 2-weapon fighting style. When you attack with 2 weapons, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the offhand attack. So that's really nice, especially if we were a rogue, which we are kind of rogue-like, but we're going to go with archery. We're gonna accept that for our ranger character. And then our cleric, see, trickery domain cleric. Her deity is Shar, which I don't actually know who Shar is, but she gains, her hit points go up to 15. She gets another spell slot, so I think she'll have 3 now. She gets another channel divinity charge. She gets she gets 1 channel divinity charge. She gets turn undead, which each undead that can see or hear you is forced to flee from you. And then we get to mess with her prepared spells. So she has Bane, inflict Bane, target up to 3 creatures. They receive a D4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws, so it makes it harder for them to hit us. Command halt, command a creature to halt, preventing it from moving or taking actions. Create water, call forth rain. It extinguishes exposed flames and forms a water surface. Guiding bolt, call forth a beam of light, deal 46 radiant damage and grants advantage on the next attack against the target. That's a lot of damage. Healing word, a creature you can see regains 1d4 plus 2 hit points, and it's at a range. Inflict wounds, infuse your hand with putrefying energy that deals 3d10 necrotic damage. So it's a melee attack that is the opposite of cure wounds, basically. I mean, it does 3d10, so it's not just like a 1-for-1. It is very powerful, but it is melee, so that's why it's also that powerful. Protection from evil and good. Protect a creature against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and when those creatures attack it, they do so with disadvantage. That's really good. That means it's a concentration type. Shield of Faith. Surround a creature with a shimmering field of magic that increases its AC by 2, so it's kind of like a shield on them. Bless up to 3 creatures. They receive a D4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. So it's the opposite of Bane. Works for us. That goes on the enemy, and then cure wounds. So that's heal. Because she is our healer, we want at least one of these, right? And we don't really need command. I actually don't like that. We can only have so many concentration spells. So we have 1 there. And I do like having options. I do like having options for sure. Guiding bolt is like her big hit. Does 46 at range. That does 3d10. So this can do 30, but it is melee. She'll have to get up close. And this one is not. I think because she's going to be our second melee, I'm going to give her inflict wounds over guiding bolt. I think so. And she can always change hers. And her subclass being Trickery Domain Cleric, she gets also Invoke Duplicity. Summon an illusion to distract your enemies. You and your allies receive advantage on attack rolls against a creature if both the attacker and the illusion are within 3 meters of it. So it's like having another ally, but that duplicity doesn't actually attack. So here we go. We got spells now, so we need to make sure on our character that we add these spells to our thing up here. So we're gonna do it's not really where I wanted them to go, but I don't know, like it puts so much on here. These take a bonus action, which I'm very confused of, but want to put the potions that we got or that we have back up here. So we got our resist potions. Let's clean up this inventory again. So we got potion of fire resist, acid resist. We got that. We have this. So those are important. Then we got some scrolls here, which we are probably not going to use these. Some things that we can use in combat. Oh, these go like one at a time. That's super weird. And then we go to Shadowheart. We should have all of her spells on here. So you'll see it kind of swapped around. Something moved though. I don't know why this went away. Let's figure out what got removed. I mean, it's Guiding Bolt. I just don't know why it like disappeared. But what we need to do is we need to move these. I have really bad OCD. So we're going to have to do this because it's going to bother me if we don't. And yeah, it's just something that I got to deal with. So we're moving these spells along. Elawana, how's work? Hopefully it's not too boring for you. We can stop our characters from trying to sneak around. Let's get down here and check these bodies. That one's empty. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna check these bodies. Hopefully there's something good. Ooh, we got a better weapon there. It's always nice. Nice. Oh, I did not mean to pick up that chest. See, sometimes you just gotta pick up a chest to throw it back down, you know? Picking up everything off these bodies. Let's see here. We're getting close to our max. And that's poison, which poison we can put on our weapons and hopefully use. If I recall, a lot of times we're not going to be using our it's going to show us our attacks. I would love to see what our attacks are. And then from that, I don't think we can use. Yeah, because it's a. We didn't take the 2-weapon fighting style. That's why we can't dual wield this. And so, which is all right. We'll probably end up putting a shield on our character anyways. Just to have a little bit a way to kind of deter some of that. So it's saying that we can move objects. You can stack them on top of each other and then climb objects. Like so. Okay. I don't know why we would have to do that. Why would we do that? Is there something that I need to climb? We got thieves' tools. Always nice. That's locked. Well, I can pick locks. So I got a leather helmet. Can we, what's that do? Dexterity saving throws, +1. Let's add this to our character. Okay, we don't get our long flowing hair anymore, but we're gonna, before we get further, we're gonna make a new save. We're gonna say this is solo ranger level 2 archery. So that way we have an archery build. Oh. Now this is a little metagaming. Actually, I'm gonna let it play out. I'll show you guys what's happening.
I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
So we're gonna, because we're nice people here, we're gonna say easily.
Can you see it?
We're gonna try and handle this thing. It's a boar.
Not a sound.
The funny part is we have Shadowheart with us.
That darling neck of yours.
How did Shadowheart miss it?
Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not.
What's Shadowheart doing this whole time? Just letting us get attacked? I don't trust my melee attack. I'm not a melee attack kind of person.
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
This guy has it all wrong.
Don't lie to me.
We're gonna tell him that he's got it all wrong.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Let's see. We have persuasion, which we get a +3. We have strength. We get a -1 on that. We got dexterity, slip free while he's distracted. It looks like he wants to kill us. I would love to say that we can persuade him, but I think we're gonna have to slip free. Target of 7. We are the worst.
A fine effort, but I've seen it all. I was walking this land while your ancestors were learning to crawl. Now tell me, what just happened? What was that?
Oh, I really want to tell him he's acting like a paranoid lunatic. But I mean, he's kind of has reasons.
Yes. Yes, that has to be it.
Just tell him the truth. Oh, what's she looking at? Shadowheart. What are you doing?
You're not one of them. They took you. Same as they took me.
Shadowheart is letting me down.
I'm half tempted to spill your guts all over the dirt anyway, but for now,
Wow.
apologies.
Dang. I do not accept his apology. Are you serious? I'm not gonna be a butt. You better have more to offer than apologies. Come on. We're gonna say glad to see we're all cut up now.
Here we are. Please Please.
What an
allow me to
ass. This
introduce
dude's
myself.
that's ass.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I didn't know it was a Baldarian. We're gonna
Is
do
that
it.
so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
The only thing I know is they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into...
Ooh, that looked painful.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
I know, you're already a monster, bro.
Although, it hasn't happened yet.
He's already a monster.
If we
And
can
an
find
ass
those
at that,
monsters
so, I
and
mean...
let them control these things, there might still be time.
He just said control it. We don't need to control it, we need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Not be a munch. Not be a butt munch. Honestly, if he's gonna be with, if you're with the party, you're traveling with us. Because I don't want him stealing stuff.
I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
So he gets a level up because we're all since we made it to level 2, everybody that we're gonna get is gonna automatically be level 2, but we still have to level them up to that. So he gets more hit points and he gets cunning action dash, which means as a bonus action he can do dash instead of as an action. You'll see he's a rogue, he's a high elf. I put that in quotes. And you see he's kind of like us when it comes to stats. It's actually not very good in the stat department, to be honest. But with him, the advantage that we get is that he is going to be our rogue. So we're gonna give him this. We're gonna make him do the lock picking for now, and he's gonna carry all of our little stuff. He's gonna get this. He can use our poison. He's gonna carry all of our worthless stuff. Even though we can't carry as much. Ooh, I'll give her a silver locket. Even though we can't carry as much as him, I want him just to hold this stupid stuff. Actually, we'll take the poison back. I don't trust him. He can hold this worthless stuff. I don't know what that does. He can carry the skull. He can carry the brain thingy. It says our mind, but I'm not sure what that really means. And then we do this. Bada bing, bada boom. So he only has one dagger. And he has padded armor, which is an 11. And gives him disadvantage on stealth rolls, which is bad. That's really bad. So because he is a rogue, he can dual wield short swords, which is like what we were doing earlier. So, and then he has a short bow. So we're gonna make him do that. Light and finesse. I'm pretty sure those are light and finesse. Yeah. So that works out for him. And then I don't know why he wouldn't just wear that over the other armor. Like trying to click on me. Give that to Astarion, because I'm not carrying that. Psh, yeah, right. And then do. Gonna make him carry his own armor. I upgraded him, so he should definitely be happy. So that's an animal, and it's scared. So we're gonna actually speak with animals here. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Come here.
Away! Away! You're all the same. Too many of my kind died because of your spears.
Oh.
But not me!
Oh, he was just scared. I feel bad. It's okay though. We weren't going to harm him. That is not my intent at all. So there's lots of map here. So we're gonna go in here. Lots of fire. Don't think we've been in here yet. Oh, there's another dead mind flayer. I'm glad it's dead and not alive. Got a spiked bulb. What's over here? I think this is where we... Yeah, that's where we fought those guys before. Oh, there's people up here.
More survivors. They're trying to dig somebody out of the wreckage.
Quickly!
Let's talk to these guys.
Dig! Faster! Get her out of there! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
Uh-oh.
The person they're trying to save, it's the creature from the ship. Still alive, but wounded.
Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can persuade these guys. It's a 12? I have not rolled very well tonight. Why are they giving me these high things? Ah, dang it.
Words fall on deaf ears. The creature's hold on them is too strong.
Monster! That's my daughter! She's dying! You did this! You want to kill her!
Whoa. That turned real quickly. That turned right up there real quickly. I'm gonna... Can I get a backstab? Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. This is why Asterion is in the party, y'all. Because, oh, a crossbow. I mean, it's not a very good crossbow. It only does 1d4. Why does it only do 1d4? A light crossbow does not do 1d4. I can tell you that right now. A light crossbow in D&D does 1d8. So, somebody got their stats mixed up there. Woo! Wow. What is going on here? So, I'm going to show you what this hunter's mark does, right? So we get to mark a creature, and they're going to become our quarry. So now he's marked, and now when I hit him, ooh, 13 damage. Yikes. So, show you this chat real quick. Oh my god, it scrolled all the way back up. So, we'd put Hunter's Mark on, and we use a range attack. And what it did was 10 plus 2 proficiency plus 3 dexterity modifier. We got the plus 2 because the archery fighting style. Remember, we picked that, so we automatically are more accurate. And then we rolled a 6 on the damage, which is max. We get plus 3 from dexterity modifier, and then we get another 1d6 due to Hunter's Mark. And so we got a 4 from that. That's how we did 14. That's a lot. So we're gonna go over to Shadowheart. Shadowheart's gonna go behind this Fisher. I feel bad, but they did attack us first.
The mind flame made them its puppets.
It did. And we're gonna get revenge. Another short bow.
You approach the dying monster.
I gotta fight this thing,
If
man.
it abducted you, you could end its life here and now. If only you didn't feel compassion.
Oh, I feel no compassion. I am not giving in to this emotion. Can I step away and it affects me less?
Can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it.
Ha!
But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Oh. Take the advantage of the lapse, break free. I could try and break free. This might be our only chance. Or we could try and concentrate on its thoughts. My intelligence is okay. It's okay. I think this one's gonna be harder. Take advantage of the lapse and break free. I want to get some more information, if it's possible. Got a 50-50. We did it! We did it, everyone! We finally got a pass.
Your mind spews, lusting for something that is gone. But then, its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
Oh, I am not doing that. We about to resist all kinds. An 8? Come on. Oh, we barely did it. I thought that was a 6. I thought we were done for.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes wet orange pearls.
Not today. Close those eyes forever. There we go. Killed it. So that way it can't do the same thing to somebody else, you know? Because it was doing that to those, excuse me, those fishermen. I wasn't going to let it do that to somebody else, some other passerby. So let's see here. This, oh, there's goblins? Dead goblins. That's a hand axe. Scimitar. Goblin bows. Are scimitars light in this game? They are light and finessable in this game. By the way, that's not how it works in D&D. Oh, what was that? Did I see Nathan Pritchard? Thank you for the like on Facebook. So we got scimitars, and in regular D&D, they're not light, if I recall. And that's when this says they do 1d6, which I believe is accurate. You know what? Why am I guessing? I'm gonna show my nerdum here. And we're gonna say that we're gonna look it up. Weapon. So a scimitar. They are light, finessable. They weigh 3 pounds and they do 1d6 slashing, but they are worth 25 gold pieces. Let's see. This one's worth 30, and it's a goblin scimitar. But what's unique about them is that they are slashing weapons. So you may think, oh, you know, a short sword would be used for slashing. No, short swords are used for piercing. Rapiers are used for piercing, but they're not light. So we're actually going to put this on Astarion, because we're gonna give him versatility here. We're gonna give him 1 scimitar. Oh, he's not proficient in them. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that kind of sucks. I'll put the damper on thing. But I was gonna give him some more versatility, so that way he could make it out better. Ooh, coming in.
That's unexpected. Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met. The very same.
Well, I don't know why the other options are like
if an instructive one.
Combative. Let's see. I know who he is. So, he is our wizard, basically. So, I'm not gonna play dumb. I'm gonna do, by trauma, I suppose you mean the thing they put in my eye?
Yes. The ocular penetration by an illithid tadpole, which will end with our souls being snuffed like strands of weave caught in dead magic. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
Nope. No wizard.
Pity. But that'll have to wait. The primary need now is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite?
Yeah.
Are you aware
Vividly.
that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis? It is to be avoided. I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful
Wow.
cleric, maybe?
Calm down. Yeah, there we go. See, Rangers, as unparalleled scouts, Rangers are in tune with the world around them, no matter how strange the terrain. They excel at hunting their favored prey, tracking them without rest or relief. That because we have this option, I want to use it. So I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but I can't remove alien
Gathered
parasites.
as much. We'll have to look for a solution elsewhere. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
You know what? I like the sound of that.
Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
He's nice.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
So Gale's a nice guy. So we're actually gonna save here. And you'll see why in a second. We're gonna save. And we're going to level him up. So him being a wizard at level 2, Gale, the wizard, has to choose what subclass he's going to be. So he has 2 choices in early access. He has evocation, which is evocation spells focus elemental energy into powerful attacks and enchantments. Those who specialize in this school are known as evokers. Basically, they're damage dealers. And abjuration. Abjuration spells summon wards, banish enemies, and nullify magic, suitable for those who wish to defend themselves and others. And what evocation does is he gets sculpt spells, create pockets of safety within your evocation spells. Allied creatures automatically succeed their saving throws and take no damage from these spells. So basically, he could do big AoE spells and not harm his teammates. And then abjuration is once per day when you cast an abjuration spell first level or higher, you can use a strand of the spell's magic to create a magical ward that lasts until your next long rest. The ward has a maximum of 3 hit points and absorbs all damage done to you. When it is reduced to 0 hit points, you take the remaining damage, but the magic remains. Whenever you cast an abjuration spell first level or higher, the ward regains a number of hit points equal to twice the level of the spell. So that's really good if as like a defensive mechanism. Abjuration is actually, I think it's one of the more popular ones. So, like in regular D&D, but we're actually gonna make 2 saves here because we're gonna do 1 save as evocation and we're gonna do another save as abjuration. But because Sergeant Raider in the chat was saying that all offensive spells, he hates buffs or defensive spells, we're gonna go with evocation for this one. And our spells for, oh, these are prepared spells, so we need to pick 2 more spells that he will know. So let's see here. I think we have some sprays of some kind. I think we have Charm Person as a thing. We can actually double check. Let's look at our inventory here. We have Scroll of False Life, Scroll of Detect Thoughts, Scroll of Firebolt, Scroll of Inflict Wounds, Scroll of Mage Armor. That's super important. Oops. We want to give it to him. So these scrolls are actually going to him. And then what I want to do is, what are his current spells? And also, you can hold on to that. I don't think he can use this because technically thought that would be like a martial weapon. But we'll see. I do kind of want to put the goblin bow on our character here just so she has something new, so it doesn't look the same as everybody else's. And then we're gonna go to Gale here, who has that. Not even sure he can use this stuff. Yeah, he doesn't have proficiency with that stuff, but he does have light crossbow proficiency. And Gale, being a wizard, he has the high intelligence, right? Like I said, they're book smart. He actually has the highest constitution out of our current party, so that's really good. And he does have firebolt cantrip, so he'll still have this. We'll probably give it to somebody else. Mage hand, things like that. I don't think he does have mage armor here. So, Scroll of Inflict Wounds, False Life, Detect Thoughts, and Mage Armor. So, let's see here. Some more spells that we want him to learn. So he can get a familiar, which is good for scouting. Burning Hands is always a good spell. It's an AoE, so if we go in evocation, it's fantastic. Color Spray is good. Magic Missile doesn't miss. It's really good, actually. Featherfall is going to be a big spell, though. We're going to do Magic Missile and Featherfall because we need some of that kind of versatility. Fog Cloud we talked about already. Witch Bolt is a spell that you call forth a beam of crackling energy, and then basically it deals lightning damage every round, and you have to basically concentrate to use it. Each turn you can activate the arc to automatically deal 1d12 lightning damage, but the whole thing about it is it is a continuous, like, you have to stay within that 18 meters. So that's gonna be I normally do not like Witch Bolt. Thunderwave is good if people are around him. Hopefully people won't be around him. Yeah, just this one is like, hopefully they're not around him, because if they are, he's just, we messed up. So I'm gonna take Featherfall. Because that's more versatility. That's a more versatile. Grease we took because it covers the ground in grease, and then it becomes difficult terrain, and any creature within it can fall, which is going to be amazing for us. It's kind of like a crowd control, but also to combine with that, we have sleep, which is another great crowd control because it just puts people to sleep. There's no save against it. It just happens. Mage armor he's going to use because that's how he's going to raise his armor class by 3. Magic missile never misses, good spell. And then Featherfall is in case we need to jump down somewhere. Featherfall is going to be our safety net. So we're going to accept this. And now you're going to see that we need to help him out with his spells. So this one's a lot different because he has cantrips, yes. So Mage Hand again, we have a character with Mage Hand. Ray of Frost, Firebolt, sweet. But then we're gonna put these other spells on here as well because it's the right thing to do. And eventually he'll get more spells. And we want to make sure that we have them all. And we're actually going to try and not use the scrolls if possible. I know that sounds weird, but we could sell these scrolls for a lot. I think it's like 100 each. So we're going to try our best not to use them all up. So we're going to do a new save. We're going to do solo ranger to evocation. We're going to call it Evo Wiz. So that way we know that he's an evocation wizard. And I think that that's pretty good for him. Look at our health. 18, 15, 15, 14. That's not bad. Honestly don't know. Let's see. I don't see anything over here. There's something up here.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
So that's a smashed cage. Got some dots up here. What's over here?
Another broken trap. Who made these things?
We're gonna go over here. There's a short bow. It's our girl. It's our friend. Let's see what's happening.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, How will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
Oh. So we could lie to them and say that creature's dangerous, get out of here, leave it to me. Persuasion, we must kill it before it harms someone. I do not like attacking the tieflings. I do not like this one. I'd rather not lie to people, but she also wasn't talking to me, like with her lips. So I think I'm gonna go for this, especially because we have a +3, and I'm not going to attack her. Let's see, a 7. 7-11, baby, we did it.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Oh, only a 2? I have a +3. Nice. Very nice. 16.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Oh. I could really mess with her and be like, say please. I feel like that's super playful. I don't think it's necessary though. Like, she's up there, just get her down. Oh, nice.
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
How do we get you down? Oh. I probably do. I think because I'm going to be taking her. So, hear me out. I'm going to be taking her over some other people. Does he have both equipped? He does have both equipped. Okay. I'm just making sure. His armor's worth 70 gold? That's just silly. I'm gonna give him the books over there. Small bottle. He can carry like the light stuff. Maybe the stuff that doesn't really weigh anything we'll give to Gale. Because I like Gale. I really don't like Astarion. Astarion can go anywhere else at this point. I know he's the rogue. I know he did a lot of damage, but ain't about it.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Lies. Just get rid of her.
Huh.
It is many
What exactly
things.
is a creche?
A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a ghaik tadpole, we must report to a caretaker for purification.
You know what? At this point in time, simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Wow, she really is.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior. Very well, but I cannot wait long. Nor can you.
So I sent her to camp because we got lots of things. We got remove the parasite, which we got updated. Find a way to remove the mind flayer parasite. Lizelle told us that the parasite in our heads will transform us into mind flayers. We need to find a way to remove it. We escaped hell. There's a healer named Nettie in a nearby camp. Maybe she can help us. That's what the tieflings told us. There could be several ways to get rid of the parasite. Lizelle, the Githyanki, who helped us escape the Nautiloid, mentioned a potential solution. So, here's one of them. Find the healer Nettie. There's a camp nearby where someone named Nettie can supposedly heal any wound. She might be able to help remove the parasite. And then there's this one. Find the Githyanki Kresh. Lizelle says that we could be cured by Githyanki Kresh and hopes to find her kin nearby. Explore the ruins. Shadowheart was trying to get into a building to look for supplies. We should see if there's anything useful in there. That'd be nice to do. We did this one already. Daughter of Darkness. Continue traveling with Shadowheart. We recruited a half-elf named Shadowheart. She was also aboard the Nautiloid and infected with the parasite. Githyanki Warrior. Find and speak with Zoru. Lizelle has joined the party. She says that we can be cured at a Githyanki Kresh. A tiefling named Zoru has seen Githyanki and could know more. So we need to find a tiefling named Zoru. This one we just travel with Shadowheart. The Pale Elf. Continue traveling with Asteria. We met a strange elf who had also been affected with the parasite. He was hostile at first, but agreed to join us when he learned we were infected too. And then continue traveling with Gale. Wizard named Gale joined the party. He claims to have been on the Nautiloid, which means he's infected too. So, we have two things that are on the map. But what I want to do is, if possible, because I saw something over here, or not something. There's a portal. And we're going to use this portal to go to camp, and then we'll end it for the stream. Not a long stream, but here we go. Camp. Let's see. Look at that camp.
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
Okay, nobody listen? Okay, cool. So we got camp's got a couple of places. Let's just discover it for a little bit. Got this place over here. I don't know what's supposed to go over there. We got our 4 companions here, all just sitting awkwardly. We have a chest, traveler's chest. So that's where we can put stuff. We got some canoes, a beach. Look at that water. That's pretty good water. Man, just that sound. The sound, look at that river. That's really good. Look at that waterfall. I mean, that part of the waterfall don't look at, but like this, it's actually really good. So we made it here. What I want to do, talk to him.
You again.
Oh, calm down. Tell me about yourself.
Tell. I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Oh, wow. What's your priority right now?
If we can't understand it, we'll never control it. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I Guess I'll spend
Please
my
just stay here.
evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
I'm so confused. Not really. He just sounds like a butt. I want her with me.
Chatter already, Tusky.
Whoa.
I expect I am your first.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Wow. Is this just where we go? See, I don't want to be mean to her. That's just rude. I'm just gonna turn her insults into compliments.
It was an observation, not a compliment.
See?
No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
How do you know so much about these mind flayers?
Your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a crash. You do well to observe more and question less.
Well, I'm gonna do this.
Zoru in the Red Hunters camp.
There we
He will
go.
point us to a crash. There we may be purified.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Wow. I like to be optimistic, but that sounds awful.
Because
How are
I
you
do
so
not
calm?
intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
I'd like you to join me. There we go. So we're gonna level her up. I think all she does, so this is where she gets a fighting style. So this is the important part. So she has strength 17, dex of 13, constitution of 14, intelligence of 11, wisdom 12, charisma 8. Now here we can really like start getting her to where she does her thing. But I'm gonna tell you right now that her style, because of her people, it's a two-handed sword. Like, even though that looks like it's a two-handed sword, it looks like it's a great sword, but it's not. It's actually a long sword, because long swords look like that. And I'm getting her great weapon fighting, because she's gonna attack with the long sword with two hands, and that's gonna allow her to re-roll the die, and she must use the new roll. And the other one that this added is protection. So when you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an enemy who attacks one of your allies when you are within 1.5 meters. You must be able to see the enemy. But she's going offensive. She's going great weapon fighting. She's gonna get some health. So we're gonna do that. You can see she healed quite a bit there. Gonna see if I can talk to Gale a little bit. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
I hail from Waterdeep, the city of splendors. I'm a wizard of considerable and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Ooh, go on.
Doesn't that paint enough of a picture?
I don't want to do that. Like that.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
I did not mean to do that. We should stay together. Yeah, I don't want to like use the worm to like excuse me, pry into people's minds. That's not what I'm trying to do. What do you think of all that stuff so far?
What are you referring to exactly? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
We go our separate ways, of course. What else? The ties that bind would be well and truly severed.
Where would you go?
If you must know, Baldur's Gate. And before you ask...
Oh, she didn't even finish it.
I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting, or anything else. You pry too much. Any further and you'll regret it.
I did not mean to do that. So how do you think we should proceed?
And the sooner the better. I have other matters to attend to beyond this affliction. You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do.
Thanks. I think she doesn't really want us to talk too much. So that's Baldur's Gate 3, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw, and I'll meet you guys back here hopefully tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna do some more Baldur's Gate. We might just do some Call of Duty again if people are back on that, but we'll see how the day goes. It's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, and we're almost at hump day. Don't forget, for those that can, Halloween is this weekend, and I hope you all have a spooktacular weekend. If I don't see you around here again before then, please be safe. And of course, to all of my lovely altars out there, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Spread peace, spread love, spread joy. And I hope to see you guys here next time. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.